it's just a pleasant escape, and that the people who are interested in it, by and large, are not wacky or they're ordinary, everyday citizens who just enjoy escape from the here and now.
Things like Columbine High School shooting and things like that are maybe more on the freakish end of kids that just like lose it, you know what I mean? But I could see that happening to anybody. I mean, there's postal workers that happens to, there's businessmen that happens to. It's becoming a very stressful world. And I think that sci-fi and horror movies are more of a release nowadays. People are so quick to judge, you know what I mean? So quick to judge you, so quick to not give you a job, so quick. I mean, there's so much. If you go down south, like, I mean, even, you know what I mean? You go to Florida, you go to like Louisiana, places like that.
Yeah, trauma, yeah! Oh yeah! Trauma! Yeah, trauma! Woo! Trauma! Yeah!
I'm an FX artist by trade. He's an FX artist.
Yeah, I'm a makeup artist, special effects makeup artist, and effects makeup teacher.
Oh, I work for the telephone company.
Oh, I didn't mention my movies.
I work for a stockbroker.
I'm retired from the Air Force. I work for the state of Delaware. We do archaeology, and I also go to school full time. So I've got a full slate.
I'm an actor now. I'm in the hood. I play a bouncer in a topless bar called Hooterville.
I work in the securities industry, and I go to school at night pursuing an MBA.
Oh, my day jobs? Oh, those are too many to mention.
And Mistress Frankenstein, I play Carl the Jester.
I work for ShopRite, and I'm a caregiver.
Accountant, unfortunately.
Same thing here, unfortunately.
I manage bands.
And in Titanic 2000, I play Willie, the first mate of Titanic 2000. I'll lick you yet, you, two-bit, penny anti-lesbian vampire from purgatory.
First of all, I'm not from purgatory. I'm from Staten Island.
I work for a real estate marketing firm in Manhattan.
What do I do for a living? Currently, I live off my husband.
I'm a nurse.
My band is out of New Jersey. It's called Mr. Monster.
Oh, Duck, the story of the Carbine High Massacre. I play a scientist, a wacky scientist. And
I'm a housewife.
Can I talk? I'm with Mike Mistake and the Regrets. We're also out in New Jersey. We're not exactly fixated on horror, although we do write horror songs. That guy bumped into me.
Oh, and Ironbound Vampire, my first movie, with Conrad Brooks. Tom promised us we never wind up here.
Warning, warning, danger, Will Robinson.
The biggest thing with any of sci-fi or horror is if it's presented through the years in a proper manner.
Some people just have a fascination with the worst of the worst. You know, that's why the Manson stuff's so popular. I mean, he touched a chord in something in society that now he's, as Charlie gets older in jail, he's becoming to be almost like an American folk hero to the younger kids. Like all of our parents are like, oh, he's a monster, he's a monster. But, you know, I give it 50 years and he's going to be like, you know, Paul Bunyan. That's what I think.
Does this make somebody like John Wayne Gacy or Melendez, does this create serial killers? Fuck no.
Yeah, I think if serial killers, you know, came to more chiller shows, that they'd be much nicer people.
I'm glad that I have this sort of outlet. I don't know what other people do to sort of get out the day-to-day tensions, other than, you know, the people like the ones here, you know, who just love the horror movies.
I was always fascinated by the exploitation, the poverty role film, and especially a man named Kroger Babb. who had a picture called Mom and Dad, which was the birth of a baby thing. And he traveled this thing just like an itinerant carnival or circus, going from town to town, putting up his posters. They had a lecture. And boy, this fascinated me. So I walked away from a pretty good job at Paramount to go into business with Kroger. Later, I moved out to the West. Well, then I met a young man named Herschel Gordon Lewis who came into my office one day and says, I'm going to make a picture. I says, here, kid, take a number. He says, you don't understand. I've got the money. I said, sit down. And out of that little association came Blood Feast, 2000 Maniacs, Color Me Blood Red. These were Blood Feast, particularly, was the first slasher film. And this predated Friday the 13th, predated Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Halloween, all of these pictures. So Herschel always calls himself the godfather of gore, and I guess I'm the mother of mutilation.
It's something about the dark side, and I consider myself a very light person, but you can play with darkness, you can be evil, you can kill people, and yet it's just for fun.
Far around! Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, television, you know, I mean, brings the war right in your living room. And if kids are exposed to that, and then they wonder why there are a lot of kids running around with guns shooting each other. And they're only like 12, 13, 14, and they're shooting each other. But first of all, I blame it on parents. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. You know, like these kids, and I won't name the shooters, you know, they had that thing going there. And they talk to the parents, and the parents go, oh, geez, I didn't know he was doing that. The guy's putting bombs together, automatic weapons, you know, full outfits, and they're going, oh, I didn't know Johnny was doing that.